to continue war? How somebody is against
Look how he shake his head.
stopping a war?
The United States is, for this moment, is the most powerful country in the history of the world. So if you were to frame this in terms we're all familiar with, which are the most basic terms, the terms of the family, the United States would be dad, would be the father. And the father's sacred obligation is to protect his family and to restore peace within his walls.
Do the Muslims consider us part of their family? Do Muslims consider us part of their family? Or this guy is a mentally ill person and he's stupid? What family? Hamas is part of the family of America and they believe that we are part of their family. Since when? Is what he is saying from a person who knew what he's talking about, or a dumb, stupid idiot who is making a statement laughable, and it is not even a statement from a mule? Even a mule will make a better sound, a better noise. Do any Muslim nation consider us as a Christians or non-Muslims part of their family? Anyone have an answer? So what this guy is talking about? What family? What family is exactly what we're talking about? And who is the father and who is the son? Is that what the Muslims believe? Is the Muslims attacking Israel because they are fighting over a piece of land, or they are fighting over religion? And there's a religious hatred. When this guy, he made a statement, every single Muslim who is watching this, he is dying laughing about how stupid what he said, because he knew that we are not considered as a part of any Muslim family. We are infidels. We are pigs, monkeys. As simple as that. If we go right now to the Quran, actually, you know what? Why Quran? We can go now and hear what's Muslim they say. Yeah, we can. Why we cannot? Let us see.
When Muslims go and conquer the adjacent country, what do? We kill them all? No. The Prophet says, the first thing you do is call them to Islam. If they refuse, then tell them Allah obliged upon you to pay taxation. In return, when enemy comes and attack your country, you don't fight.
You don't fight.
We Muslims protect you.
Yeah.
Subhanallah, for this little money? Yes.
Look how nice they are.
You enjoy sitting in your home.
Look how nice they are. They come to your country, they occupy their country, and you have to pay them. Why? Because we are protecting you. Just for little money, please. Are you sure? Thank you very much. Do you see how what is their dream is about? We conquer you, and then we force you to pay jizya like a dog. And he is claiming that this is little money, and he is doing you a favor. And this stupid son of Muta, Tucker Carlson, talking about what? Talking about two brothers fighting. Those people dream to conquer the world. And the only reason they are not conquering the world, I will play a video for you about it. Why? But let us continue.
Homes and in your country and live your life normally. But the ruling is for Sharia.
See?
So you do not open nightclubs, you do not fornicate.
You do not fornicate, you do muta, you know, you have sex with the children only, it's okay. Bring bachabazi, have sex with watermelon. We are good people. But you cannot build a church, and you cannot praise the Bible, and you cannot speak in the street, and you cannot debate Muslim, and you cannot refute them, and you cannot debate them, and you cannot insult the Prophet, and you cannot say the Quran is false, and you cannot say Islam is bad. And then we will not kill you.
If they refuse, then
Check. Tucker Carlson talking about what?
we have to fight. And if we fight you, then we capture you, you become our slaves, and we take your land, and you take where, because you refuse, I give you two good options.
Give you two options.
In the coming 40, 50 years, when the Muslims become strong, as they're supposed to be, when Muslims go and conquer.
In 50 years, when we become strong, you will see what we will do. We give you two options. You don't take them, we kill you. Convert to Islam, you refuse. Okay, pay jizya, you refuse, we kill you. Two options. And we enslave you. We capture you. We take your women. We rape them. So this filthy Tucker Carlson, he go to the Muslim land and he claim that us supporting Israel is an evil act, because our duty should be the opposite. Our duty is to side with Hamas and stop the fight, which is going to benefit nobody except Hamas. All of us, we knew that. Who is the one who will have the benefit of stopping the war? Now, who is the one who will benefit from that? Why the Muslims, they keep talking about stopping the war, but they keep attacking Israel for the last 60 years? Not a single once of those war happened, it was made by Israel. It was the Muslims attacking Israel. They invited him there because he is a traitor. Can the American bring peace? Here we go, Trump. He brought, they made so-called the Accord of Abraham. They are trying their best, but they hate the Jews. They hate America. They sign peace only because they cannot go for war. Are you serious? Yes. If they can't go for war, they will not go for peace.
CD from Germany says that the verse in Surah Tawbah, chapter 9, where Allah says to kill all the idol worshippers wherever you find them. This verse is speaking about a specific situation where there was a treaty, where there was a truce given by Allah to the idol worshippers for 4 months.
Guys, hold on. Did you hear he said he treaty? It's not. It's false. Muhammad, he told them, you have 4 months and I will kill you all if you don't convert. Either you leave. This is what happened when you sign a treaty with Muhammadans. When they got strong, let me show you more videos. When they got strong, they will invade you and they will kill you. I will show you from the same idiot what he was saying. Listen carefully. Here we go.
Anwar says, what's the ruling on defensive jihad? We know that jihad is divided into 2 types.
2 types.
Defensive and offensive.
Offensive.
The offensive jihad is not applicable at the moment. It requires the strength and the power of the Muslim Ummah.
Did you hear it? Guys, did you hear it? The offensive jihad is not possible at the moment. It's not because Muslims, they want to go for peace. Did you hear it? Why they are not doing the offensive jihad? He will explain to you.
The offensive jihad is not applicable at the moment. It requires the strength and the power of the Muslim Ummah. Defensive jihad is when someone attacks you. So you defend yourself. Nobody says, just stay there and let them slaughter you like sheep. No, you have to defend yourself. But there is a limit when defensive jihad is illogical, in the sense that there is 100 of us and 1,000 of them. We don't have to fight. What to do? Run. But don't fight in order to get killed, because this would annihilate Islam in that area. Listen to these 2 verses from the Quran. In chapter 8, verse 65 and verse 66. Allah says in Surah Al-Anfal, O Prophet, motivate the believers to fight. If there are 20 steadfast among you, they will overcome 200s.
Muhammad, he told them 20 can fight 200. They went to war. They've been spanked badly. They came back. They told him, what you told us, man? You told us 20 can fight 200. What are you talking about? They beat the hell of us. So Muhammad right away, he says, now, Allah just now, he found out that we have a weakness. Now, just now. This God, he do not know if Muslims have weakness or not. I mean, this is not about weakness, you stupid idiot. Who in the world can believe that one can fight 10? Who in the world believe that there's a fighter, he can fight 10? I mean, they have 20 hands. Those things you see only in Chinese movies. Especially we are talking about fighting by sword. Like if there is one have a, you know, automatic gun machine and there's 20, I can believe it, no problem. They don't have gun, he can kill them. But the stupid Muhammad, he encouraged them to go for war and kill, saying to them, don't worry, they just go, man. You know, one of you can fight 10, 20 can fight 200. They went there, they get screwed. And right away, Allah, he changed his number because he found out that he is wrong.
And if there are 100 of you, they will overcome 1,000. What is the ratio? 1 to 10. So in the beginning, this was the ratio. You are 100 and there are 1,000, you cannot run away. Fight till the death. Allah says in the following ayah, now Allah has lightened your burden, for he knows that there is weakness.
False translation, not for he knows, for now he knew. False translation. So now Allah, he enlightened your task, for now he found that you have a weakness. Not only Hamas, all Muslim sheikhs. If you search right now about can we be friends with the kuffar? Shall we kill the kuffar? Let us hear. This is about only Israel? You know what Iran and Houthi and Hezbollah, they say every morning, death to America, death to Israel. Death to America, death to Israel. Why didn't say death to Russia? Because Russia is supporting them, sadly. It's the fact. Who is the one who built the nuclear facility for Iran? Russia. All the weapon of Hezbollah. And now they are exchanging support. Iran sending drones to Russia. It's not because they like the Christian there, but they are using them. They need Russia. They cannot fight the whole world alone. They need someone in their side. This is Hamas making a speech. And this is a video published by them. What the video is saying, let us see.
باليهود ومن والاهم اللهم عليك بالأمريكان ومن والاهم اللهم احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا ولا تغادر منهم أحدا.
وبدنا اياكم يا اهل القدس بالسكاكين امعطوا رقاب اليهود كلها تقف على العرق من هان. أما نحن هنا في غزة فلن يلقوا منا إلا البارود والنار، لن يجدوا منا إلا الشهادة، لن يجدوا منا إلا الموت.
And the filthy Tucker Carlson is accusing America to be evil for supporting Israel. When those people, they are kidnapping American children, as we speak now, there's American are kidnapped, and yet the filthy Tucker Carlson, he said, none of our business. And actually, the massive response of Israel is a little response. So it's a massive and a little. Why? Because simply, the mission is not complete yet. And those people, they will rebuild. This is why they have to control all of Gaza. And they have to control the border with Egypt. And actually, the response of Israel today is very important. So I saw the last speech of Hassan Nasrallah, and you can tell he's terrified. Because he heard that the Israeli will not stop, even if he stop. That's it, from now on. And this is the only way to speak to such an evil cult. They don't respect you, but they fear you. They don't want peace, but they will go for peace if they are not the uppermost. We just played for you the video of Sheikh Asim. He said, well, if the enemy is powerful and you don't, you cannot fight, this is stupid. You don't fight them. We wait until we get strong and then we kill them. Emirat, they sign an agreement with Israel, not because they love Israel, but because they are afraid from the invasion of Iran. So the enemy of my enemy is a friend temporarily. All those Muslim countries who sign agreement with Israel, they will never be good to Israel because it's against Islam to be good to them. As simple as that. It's just about a matter of time. If you remember in the Quran, in case your memory is not good, we can refresh your memory. The Quran says, cry not for peace when you are the uppermost. What does that mean? It's very simple. Don't go for peace if you are the victorious. If you are not, go for peace until you become the uppermost. And this is in the Quran. This is not a fiction. This is Quran. Chapter 47, verse number 35. Cry not for peace until you are, as long you are the uppermost. If you are not the uppermost, you sign peace temporarily. This is what Muhammad he did. Muhammad he signed peace with his enemy. The enemy, they were stupid. They believed him. They went to sleep. This is what happened with Israeli until October 7. They stop even watching Hamas leaders. They stop watching their phones. The Shin Bet, they go home. That's it. The whole nation is vacation. There's no war. That's it. Those people, they are building villas. They are buying a lot of concrete to build villas. They allow the money to come in from Qatar like rain. They are because, those Hamas leaders are corrupt. They are building villas and swimming pool. Let them. As long as they leave us alone. They were stupid. And this is exactly what Muslims believe. Chapter 47, verse number 35. So be not weak and ask not for peace, between two brackets, from the enemies of Islam. Not from somebody, anybody, the enemies of Islam. Anyone who is the enemy of Islam? Anyone don't accept Islam. Anyone don't accept Islam, he is the enemy of Islam. While you having the upper hand. So then when you go for peace, when you don't have the upper hand, you see it? If the Israeli now are a very weak nation and they don't have a very powerful army, you know what will happen to the Jews and the Israeli. You know. They will be slaughtered. In fact, they try to slaughter them many times. Each single war happened in that area against Israel. It was the Muslims attacking Israel, not the opposite. It's not the opposite. They want to make no Jew, as Muhammad he did, no Jew, no Christian in the Arabian Peninsula. Muhammad he said, if I became victorious, I will cleanse the Arabian Peninsula from the Christians and the Jews. We don't say things, we prove it. People make a speech, here we give reference. This is from the mouth of Muhammad. I certainly expelled the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula, as leave only Muslims. Do you see it? This is the dream of the Muslims until they conquer the whole earth. So when this stupid Tucker Carlson, he go and he is being hypocrite to the Muslims because they invited him and they are paying him money. How much money he got paid for coming to Dubai? It's like, they brought to you two people fighting. One is 2 foot tall and one is 10 foot tall. And the one who is 10 foot tall crying. He had tears in his eyes saying, no, he didn't beat me. You know what I'm saying? So then, because the guy, he have tears, he must be the victim, right? Even though he is 10 foot tall and the other guy is just, if we can call him a guy, is just 2 foot tall. And this is what they do always. They go, they kill you, and they cry. So they attack Israel, they slaughter them, they rape their women, they kidnap their kids, and then they cry for peace and they claim to be victims. And we knew why they hate them and what they want from them. And this is why we should not leave Israel alone. And the funny is, supposedly I'm an Arab, and Tucker Carlson is not. And I am asking you to support Israel. And I'm warning you about not supporting Israel. If they lose war, you are next to be slaughtered. This is the truth. It's about who is first. It bothers them to have a Jewish state in the Middle East. When they finish everybody there, not long time ago, the Mohammedan, they took all over Europe. Spain was controlled for hundreds of years. 800 years. Erdogan is taking our churches and converted them to mosque. Their holy war never stopped and will never stop. It stopped only for the Western. The Western, they lost their mind. They don't know what's coming to them. They are busy with the global warming. They don't know that the earth is boiling under their feet. And the terrorist is all over Europe. And sooner or later, there's a big civil war will happen inside Europe. In England, in France, in every European country. It's just a matter of time. In the same time, we are not here to teach hatred against anyone, but we are just sharing the truth. Islam is a religion of violence, and they believe that they should fight everybody. Muhammad, he says, I've been commanded to kill all mankind until they say there's no God but Allah and there's no prophet but me. And then and only then I will stop and protect, they will be protected from my hands and their blood. So because we know what they believe, then it's stupid of us to say, oh, you know what, we should forget the past, the future will be different. The future, as long as they believe in a book, is written 1400 years ago, and this book asking to kill all non-Muslims, then it's only your foolishness to believe that they are going to forget about you. It's just a matter of time. And actually, they are there already. So what time we're talking about? And those people, they have no compromise when it's come to who to kill, who's not. Women, children, babies, burn them alive, rape them. They are still living in the time where thousands of years ago, people used to do savage stuff. They never change. They never change.